This is the L2C Media Network, and this is Sports Final with the man with the biggest sporty balls, Steve the Baxman Baxley. Let's hope this time we don't have any interruptions. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we already introduced him. You know who we're always sponsored by, the L2C Media Network. I'm Harry Von Stuttgart. Here's the big guy. Hey, how you doing, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Subliminal Message Theater. And things are getting better here. Just want to say hi. How are you? How's everything? Can we lower that just a nubble? Well, that's a little too much nubble. Good. Let's just put that up. And there you go. Hey, a little sadness to report. Well, yeah, a little something sad to give you folks. There we go. Oh, I'm centered. Conan O'Brien just had his last show for TBS after a long time. He is going to be moving to HBO Max to do a weekly show. Don't know if he's going to take Andy Richter with him, but you never know. So, to Conan O'Brien, thanks for making TBS your home for many a moons and for making late nights superb. Salute. Okay, now then. Yes, Conan O'Brien had his last show just about let's see, an hour. Yeah. It started at 10 o'clock and it ended at 11:15. Well, that's why I have the VCR going or the DVR going. Anyway, you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear. You don't want to hear all that. You're here for sports, and that's what we're going to give you always tonight.
You want me to shut it off?
No. That's why I had it off.
Is it still recording?
Yes, it's still recording. Hey, LDG of Geeks Enjoy. How you doing? And welcome also to some other fine folks who may be hopping in on the bunny trail that we like to call Sports Final. Of course, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How's you? How's you doing? I'm good. How are you doing? Glad to have you with us. Hopefully there'll be others to jump in. Okay. By the way, if we do go off, stay here, and I will get back on. Anyway, let's get started here. And I will tell you, folks, what are you looking for?
I'm just going to look.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's get this all started here and do what we do for a living, which is sports. And right now we're going to hit you up with Major League Baseball. Let's go to it, shallst we? We shallst. Okay. Hey. No, I better do it like this. Okay, we're in the top of the fifth inning. The Chicago Cubs lead the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers 1-0, 1-4-0 for the Cubbies, and a triple scoop of goose eggs. Hey, TW Krish, Ambassadorial Wing. How you doing? Captain Trek? Howdy, how do? Good evening. It's great to see you. Thank you, LDG, for telling the folks all about. And once again, if you want to join us, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, and everything should be simple and direct. And of course, you can look for me on Twitter at Lugnet6, and everything will be all promoted. Okay, let's keep going. Final score, New York Yankees defeated the Kansas City Royals 8-1, 8-13-0 for the Yanks, 1-6-0 for Les Royals. Your winner, your winning pitcher was Talon. He's 2-4 for the Yanks. Your loser, Keller, for the Royals. He is 6-8. Your players of the game, hey, why not? Talon. New York Yankee pitcher pitched 6 1/3 innings, gave up 5 hits and 1 earned run, got 6 strikeouts and 2 walks. Judge for the Yankees, right fielder, he went 3 for 3, 3 runs, a homer, a double, and 2 ribs with extra sauce, along with 2 walkies. Another final score, folks, and that is simply this. The Oakland Athletics beat the Texas Rangers 5-1, 5-10-0 for the A's, and 1-7-0 for the Rangers. Bassett hounded for a win. He's 8-2. Allard, 2-3, got the loss. Okay, Lowry, a seasoned second baseman, 2 for 4, a run, a homer, and 2 ribs. Bassett, the pitcher for Oakland, went 7 full, gave up 5 hits, 1 earned run, got 4 strikeouts, and 3 walkies. Blue Jays blanked the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore Orioles should just hoist up a flag and surrender this season. They have not had a great season, indeed. 9-0 the final score. Blue Jays win. 9-10-0 for the Jays. 0-7-1 for the Orioles. K. That's right. Every baseball kiss begins with K. He got the win. He's 1-2. Kremer is pretty good. In fact, he's good in coffee. You've heard of coffee Kremer. Hey. Kremer 0-7, winless. K is one of the players of the game. Toronto pitcher went 6 full, gave up 5 hits, no earned runs, 8 strikeouts, 2 walks. Latkins, Baltimore pitcher, went 4 innings, 1 hit, no earned runs, 3 strikeouts, and no walks. Cincinnati Reds over the Atlanta Braves 5-3, 5-8-1 for the Reds, 3-7-0 for Les Bravos. Ole. Winning pitcher was Santalan. Santalan. He evens himself up in 1-1. Metzik still looking for a win. He's 0-3 for the Braves. And Brock, I love the candy. He gave the Reds his first save. Huzzah. Okay, Castellanos, the right fielder for Cincinnati. He went 2 for 3. Got a run, a homer, 4 ribs with extra spicy sauce, and a walk. Santillan, Cincinnati pitcher, went 6 full, gave up 3 hits, 1 earned run, got 8 strikeouts and 3 walks. Shall we continue? Yes, we shall. Tampa Bay Rays defeated the Boston Red Sox 1-0, 1-2-2. For the Rays, 0-4-2 for the Red Sox. Ferguson gets the win for the Rays. He's 4-3. Barnes, there's no Silo. He got lost, so 3-2 was his record. Waka! Tampa Bay pitcher went 5 innings, gave up a hit, no earned runs, 7 strikeouts, 2 walkies. Pivetta! Yes, we have pivoted. Boston pitcher 6 2/3, didn't give up a hit or an earned run, got 8 strikeouts and 2 walks. Astros malawap the Detroit Tigers, Los Tigres de Detroit, 12-3, 12-18-0 for the Stros, 3-11-2 for Los Tigres. Garcia gets the win for the Astros. He's 6-4. Urena gets the loss for the Tigers. He's 2-8. Alvarez was the hero for Houston. He went 2 for 6, 2 runs, a homer, and 5, count them, 5 ribeyes. Garcia, the Houston pitcher, went 6 full, gave up 7 hits, 2 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, got 2 walks. Nationals over the Marlins 7-3, 7-7-1 for the Nats, 3-7-1 for the Fish. Ross was the winner. He was a slobber knocker. Yep. 4-7 for the Nats. Poteet. We all know what poteet is. That's what happens when you take your lady to the plastic surgeon and he gives her poteet. And for that joke, I'm sorry. 2-3 was the record for the loser Poteet. Ross, 7 innings, 4 hits, no earned runs, 8 strikeouts, 2 walks. Schwarber, left fielder, 2 for 4, 2 runs, 2 homers, 4 ribbies, and a walk. Indians beat up on the Minnesota Twins 4-1. 4-8-0 for the Indians, 1-6-0 for the Twins. Parker parked a good one, his first win for the Tribe. And Alcala got the loss. He's 1-2. Karnichak, magnificent. He got his 9th save. Barrios, Minnesota pitcher. 6 1/3 innings, gave up 4 hits, 1 earned run, got 9 strikeouts and 2 walks. While Mejia, Cleveland pitcher, 6 innings, 4 gave up 4 hits, 1 earned run, got 6 strikeouts and 2 walks. Pirates over the Cardinals, 8-2, 8-12-0 for the Pirates. 2-4-0 for the Cardinals. Cole got the 1 and the win as well. 2-4 is his record. Martinez gets a loss. He's 3-9. Cool got player of the game nod. 6 innings, gave up 3 hits, 1 earned run, 2 strikeouts, 3 walks. Reynolds, the center fielder for Pittsburgh, 3 for 4, a run, a homer, 4 ribbies, and a walk. Okay, that is going to do it for baseball for now. Let's get you over to hockey. And, well, we are 1 win away from going to the Stanley Cup if you happen to be a fan of Los Canadiens. That's right. Montreal Canadiens took overtime to beat Las Vegas. Score was 3-2 in overtime. And your stars of the game, Lehkonen for Montreal. He got a goal. Price for Montreal. He got 37 saves, and Caulfield, the right winger, got 1 goal. So there you go. Your 3 super duper stars of the game. The Islanders, we all know what happened to them. They forced Game 7, which is tomorrow, against the Stanley Cup champion defenders, the Tampa Bay Lightning. So will Lightning strike twice? Who knows? Who knows? And who knows? We shall find out. Okay, probably saying to yourself, what about the hardwood? Well, what about the hardwood? Let's get you. Hello there. There we go. Let's get you over to some NBA action. Of course, we talk about the playoffs. And we are in the conference championship round. And tonight, the Clippers needed this game badly, or else they'd be up the creek. Clippers over the Suns, 106-92. That's right, 106-92. Phoenix still leads the series 2-1, but now this is getting moderately interesting indeed. And yes, friends, you heard. Charles Barkley maybe stepping away from the inside the NBA on TNT. Obviously, cancel culture has got to him. In fact, he blames cancel culture for taking away all the fun. All right. Howdy hi, howdy ho. Let's get over to little media bites we have for you here tonight. Yes, here we go. Little NFL or a little NBA for you. After Scottie Pippen's criticism. Yes, get ready for it. A Tyler Ricky Tynes interview with Scottie Pippen in GQ was prompted by Pippen's desire to promote his new Digits bourbon brand. But it wound up getting a lot more attention thanks to Pippen's comments on Brooklyn Nets star Kevin Durant. And then, thanks to Durant's response, for whatever reason, Pippen decided to criticize Durant, who had 48 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. A new record for points in Game 7. That's right. In the Nets 115-111 Game 7 loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's the key part of what he said in the interview. Quote, "It's not an individual game. You can't go into basketball and beat nobody with an individual record." And I used this example of what happened to Kevin Durant just the other day. This is the first time we ever really seen Kevin Durant have to be the man and bring this team home. We ain't never really had to see that because he had Russell Westbrook, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. He's been beating people definitely in Golden State by committee. How can you beat anyone by committee? Do you do it like The Godfather? Yes, yeah. I want you to go and block. I want everybody to get ready. Alpha, they can't refuse. Now, with the team, he did that, but that team already knew how to win without KD. But you put in KD in Brooklyn, and Kyrie Irving gets hurt, and James Harden ain't that guy now. KD not only has to score for them, but also make plays for them. And this is no knock on KD, but they asked me, has he surpassed LeBron James? And my answer was, LeBron James knows team basketball better than KD. KD can score better than LeBron, probably always have ever been able to. But has he surpassed LeBron? Nah. He tried to beat the Milwaukee Bucks instead of utilizing his team. You see what I'm saying? LeBron would have figured out how to beat him, and he would have been exhausted, and he may not have taken the last shot, but LeBron ain't KD, and KD ain't LeBron. Thank God for that. KD is a shooter, a scorer, but he doesn't have what LeBron has. What does he have? Somebody tell me? Oh, yeah. It's called an ego. And it goes on from there. The debates about which individual player is best are incredibly tired unless you're a producer, panelist, or viewer of First Take. And oh, by the way, Stephen A. Smith. First you butchered Detroit, and now you're going after Milwaukee. Ooh. We Pistons fans, we still haven't forgiven you. Naughty, naughty. So this probably would have just sparked some minor discussion, then evaporated from the news cycle route without a response. But Durant delivered a response. Oh, did he ever? Did he ever? This is what he said in a tweet. Didn't the great Scottie Pippen refuse to go in the game for the last second shot because he was in his feelings? His coach drew up the play for a better shooter. Ooh. And how about this one? This little bon mot. This guy, Scott, also wanted to enjoy his summers, so he chose to rehab during the season. LOL. Yo, Scottie Pippen. They followed Phil, not you. Hey, wise guy. K-Pass. Hail, Parnell. Hail, just making the rounds before I pass out asleep from a long day of fun. Well, welcome to the sports final. I give scores and laughs, not necessarily in that order, but as Mandy Summers would say, we have big sporty balls. Just got hired by ESPN to be an NHL studio analyst. He's not bad. Let's see, Major League Baseball's .com Brian Hawk gave hilarious responses to questions about the Yankee Stadium field invader, like maybe they should sign him up. Let's see what else we got here. Leicester City star Jamie Vardy will take part in a docu-series about buying and rebuilding the Rochester Rhinos soccer team. That's very good of him. Yep, she coined the phrase "sporty balls," and We prove that on a nightly basis here on this broadcast. Yes, who got big sporty balls? We got big sporty balls. We're not going to show them, but hey. Okay, let's get you some scores here. We got some minor league games here for you. Minor league, that's a little bit more funner. Okay, in AAA, top of the ninth, Las Vegas beating Salt Lake 8-6. Top of the eighth, Round Rock in El Paso 9-6. Round Rock. Bottom of the sixth. So you cover sports and you discuss how Loki is not so much a streaming series, but actually a sport. On Thursdays, I call Thursdays Thor Day. Thursday, you know. It's nice to see you're about the second one that gets that little joke. Get ready to get Loki. Let's see. Bottom of the sixth, Sacramento over Reno, 4-0. Final score. Buffalo over Syracuse, 8-5. In the first game, it was 5-4. Buffalo also winning that. So, hey, there's a Buffalo team. That's a winner. Now let's see if the football team can follow suit. Indianapolis over Louisville, 6-2. Oklahoma City, Seattle, Santa Cruz over Sugarland. Or for those of you who are weight conscious, 0 Sugarland. 5-3 final score. Toledo over Memphis, 7-2. Rochester over Worcester, 13-5. Gwinnett over Norfolk, 6-2. Scranton Wilkes-Barre over Lehigh Valley at 10-2. Jacksonville, 4-3 winner over Durham. Yes, friends, there is a team in Durham called the Durham Bulls. Whether or not, just like the film Bull Durham, their pitcher wears his girlfriend's underwear, I have no idea. Would explain a lot, wouldn't it, if you saw the film? Columbus over St. Paul. What are your thoughts on how during the pandemic they were putting like the cardboard standees? That I will tell you. I'll tell you. That was fun. That was very unique. I liked it. I liked having the cardboard fans during the pandemic. I mean, especially when I was watching the Korean baseball games on ESPN Deuce. And they had some weird ones there, I guarantee you. But when we did it here in the States, I mean, you had, in Los Angeles, you had a cardboard cutout of Mary Hart, Larry King, Tommy Lasorda, God rest everyone. Let's see. Nashville over Charlotte, 8-7. Final in 7. Omaha over Iowa, 8-6. Tacoma over Albuquerque, 7-1. Yes, the Isotopes lost. Boo. Okay. Skip over to Dublin. Yes, in Korea, didn't they go so far as having stuff? Yeah, they did. They had like a stuffed bear. Let's see. A few stuffed dragons, maybe a stuffed cat. Stuffed animals and cardboard people. They really knew how to do it, and we followed suit here in the States. And also, we had the canned sounds, of people booing and people cheering. That sort of helped out everyone. Top 10th, Springfield. Da, 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 da. They tie Tulsa 4-4, top of the 10th. Wow. Final in 10 innings, Somerset defeated Portland 5-4. Altoona over Harrisburg 4-2. That's right. New Hampshire over Bowie 10-2. Erie over Akron 9-7. Reading got fundamental tonight against Binghamton in 11, 10-9. Hartford over Richmond 3-2. Rocket City, where you can probably find Rocket Girl. 8-3 over Chattanooga. Mississippi over Tennessee 6-2. Corpus Christi over Amarillo 4-0. Wichita over Midland which is somewhere between top land and bottom land. 8-6 Wichita. Birmingham over Pensacola. And by the way, for those of you who love Pensacola, personally for me, I love Coca-Cola. 3-2 Birmingham. Northwest Arkansas over Arkansas, or as we say it down south, Arkansas. 4-3 Frisco. And if you ever got Friscoed, please, how did it feel to get Friscoed? 12-10 final score over San Antonio. And this game was suspended top of the third due to weather. Montgomery, maybe they should have suspended it further. The Biscuits on Montgomery beat Biloxi 10-1 after 2 innings. The game was suspended. Obviously, they needed the mercy rule for that game. Okay, let's get you some high A scores. And then talk more sports. Get you some headlines, smart and or otherwise. Top of the seventh, Tri-Cities, Everett over Tri-City, 2-0. Middle six, Spokane, Hillsboro. Hillsboro is in the lead, 4-3. Top of the fifth, Eugene over Vancouver. Damn you, Eugene. You were over somebody else. Now you're over Vancouver. Get a life, Eugene. 5-3 score. Final scores. Jersey Shore. Snooki made the last out. They beat Brooklyn 3-0. They beat Brooklyn. Hey, what about it? Yo. Final in 10 innings. Greenville over Greensboro. They were not green with envy, obviously. 8-7. Wise Guy, and all the rest of the folks. How you doing? Great to have you with us in the chat. We're sports, we're entertainment. We're totally unscripted. Asheville over Winston-Salem 7-1. Bowling Green over Hickory 6-4. Hudson Valley over Wilmington 6-1. Rome, it was built in a day. Over Aberdeen 4-3. Fort Wayne over South Bend 9-1. Lake County over the Great Lakes Loons. Yes, there's a team called the Loons. 7-1 Lake County. Cedar Rapids over Lansing Lugnuts. Hey, that's my name. Lugnuts. 5-2 Cedar Rapids over the Luglies. Quad Cities over Beloit 10-3. And this game suspended due to rain in the bottom of the second. Peoria and Wisconsin, Goose Eggs. Dayton and West Michigan were using a loofah and taking a shower because their games were postponed. Low A, you got Fresno over Visalia, 7-1 in the middle of the ninth. We're going to call that a victory. San Jose over Rancho Cucamonga, 7-6. Top of the seventh, Modesto over Lake Elsinore. Lake Elsinore over Modesto. Read it right. 5-1. Bottom of the seventh, Stockton over the Inland Empire, which is right next to the Outland Empire. 4-3 final score. A lot of other games got postponed because of rain. Jupiter, Bradenton, Daytona, Clearwater, Tampa, Lakeland. Down east over Carolina, 4-3. Augusta over Charleston, 7-2. Delmarva over Fredericksburg, 6-3. Columbia over Myrtle Beach, 6-4. Lynchburg over Salem, where the men are men and so are most of the women, 5-2. Fayetteville over Kannapolis, 6-2. Palm Beach over Fort Myers. By the way, that one thing was a pure old joke because I'm an old person. Palm Beach over Fort Myers, 5-4. Dunedin. And if you're Dunedin, get up off the table. 16-7 over St. Lucie. Carolina over Down East, 2-1. Daytona over Clearwater, 6-1. Tampa over Lakeland, 10-2. Dunedin beat St. Lucie, 12-11. Gee, that was a rerun. Okay, let's get you some headlines, please. National Football League has decided the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have not worn their famous creamsicle uniforms in a game since 2012. but that's something that could be changing in the near future if the NFL decide to rescind its one helmet rule on Thursday. League sent out a memo which was obtained by Jonathan Jones of CBS Sports. And in that memo, the NFL let teams know that the one helmet rule will be phased out following the 2021 season. Under the new rule, teams can add a second helmet option starting in 2022. On the Detroit Lions with a bullseye on it. Myself. Which means any team that wants to take advantage of the new rule can add an alternate color. Personally, I prefer teal. Actually, a little light green, with a red dragon on it. A little gold lame. The Buccaneers led the charge on this rule and have been pushing for it for nearly 2 years. At the owners' meeting back in March, Buccaneer owner Joe Glazer made it clear that one of his priorities going forward was to get the rule changed. Well, hallelujah, the rule has been changed. Okay, in college footy, Tennessee got rid of its quarterback. They dismissed four-star freshman Keaton Salter after a second field issue since his enrollment in January. See what happens when you do river dancing. Anyway, Wise Guy says, "What's the deal of having a second helmet, slightly different color? Does it still have to be in line with the team colors?" Good question. I don't think so. I think the second helmet is more like a historic one because the Buccaneers have that black and red with the pirate flag, and their original was their original was the creamsicle ones. We have a slight picture here. Yeah, we do. I wonder if I can show it. Show it or blow it. I don't know. Maybe I'll give you a little shot ski here. I think it's going to be like alternate colors, more like did I bloop? Thank you, I blooped. Hey. It's nice to work with a palette here. One more. Give me brush. There we go. Let's see. See if I can do that. Yeah, let's see if I can do this again. Nice little creamsicle. There's the logo right there. Kind of looks good, doesn't it? Personally, I love it if they go retro. I mean, the retro look would definitely go right in with it. All right. Let's see here. Roger Goodell in the National Football League. We got the wrong story here. Chicago Bears want to move. So, yeah. Yeah, it might be the end of city living for the Chicago Bears, longtime residents of the world-famous Soldier Field located in downtown Chicago since 1971. The organization announced its intention to make a bid for a 326-acre plot of land in Arlington Heights. It used to be a racetrack. I did too. But then I love. Hey, creamsicles. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I know we got a story here to do, but the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had one of the most funnest, most entertaining color schemes. The creamsicle look was awesome, man. Why did they change it? I mean, they should have stayed with the creamsicle look. I mean, I know John McKay, the coach, I know the Buccaneers were the most losingest team in the first 2 seasons of the national football of their existence in the NFL. But man, oh man, their uniforms, they were pretty damn good. I mean, granted, the ones they're wearing at present, they're okay, but still, they're not creamsicle. I mean, come on. You got to have a little, variety in the outfits. That's why Detroit wanted to make a change. Nope. They're Honolulu Blue for good. And by the way, again, Lions, I mean, the Fords cannot sell the Lions. And the reason they can't sell the Lions is simple. They sold the Lions, they lose out. They lose the cachet, they lose the publicity, they lose the reason the Fords exist. Because the Fords, I think they were one of the original sponsors of the National Football League. Long time ago, in a city far, far away. But I think this year they're going to surprise people. Yeah, they'll at least win one game better than last year. We can hope. But the Chicago Bears, they want a new home. So they're going to buy they're going to bid on what used to be a former racetrack for the purpose of constructing a new home. The bid has now been made and the approval was received to use it for a football stadium. Hurrah! And that couldn't possibly be more evidence that the Bears are seemingly not bluffing. Now, of course, the Bears, they would never get a Bear mad, because if you get a Bear mad, they'll do something like this. When asked about the possible move, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell effectively admitted, it's possible that they'll move. I'm counting on my hands and fingers. Actually, he said he don't know the answer to that question, other than to know this is a really early stage to develop potentially an alternative. But we're looking at the long term, trying to look at alternatives, and that's what the Bears are doing. Yeah. I mean, look at the Lions. They literally had no field. They played at Tiger Stadium. They played at the Pontiac Silverdome. They now play at Ford Field. Most of your teams, I mean, St. Louis, LA Rams moved to St. Louis. Now they're back in LA. And how about that stadium built in Vegas for the Raiders? That's a beauty. So there you go on that little Slavic of fun and joy. By the way, since we're on the subject here of Nick Rekieta, who's not doing a stream tonight, the Minnesota lawyer does a show here on YouTube called Law-Splaining the Interwebs, had a very good guest last night, Vic Mignogna, voice actor. And wow. This was illuminating. This was enlightening. I was floored at the questions and answers for Vic. He used to be Broly on Dragon Ball Z, and he used to be Eric on Alchemist, Full-Bodied Alchemist, I do believe. No, Full Metal Alchemist. And he enlightened Nick's audience on everything. And we finally got the answer to the one question. And all this was because, they had gone, the judge had them go to arbitration. He didn't want any money. He didn't ask for any money. He just asked for one thing: to take a tweet down. They didn't. So, wow. But that was one hell of a good interview Nick Rekieta did. Hopefully he'll have a stream on Friday. Well, I'll let you know on that. But man, oh man. It was freaking incredible. Okay. We're down 12:15. Thank you all for. We're not leaving yet, but we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it the full hour here. We're gonna make it. Yes, Jim. We're gonna make it. Yeah, little Bullwinkle for you. Hey, Rocky, we're gonna make it. Yeah. Watch me pull a rabbit out of this hat. Again. Oh, nothing up my sleeve. Presto. Ooh, better get another hat. Exit. Stage right. Okay. Okay, let's kind of put the wrap on this here thing that we're doing here. We got about 15 minutes left. We can do this. I'm glad we're here. Anyway, let's do a little succour, a little bit of the footy, and it's a little bit of the footy, a little bit of the agony of defeat, or is it defoot? Okay, here we go. At the Copa America. Uruguay over Bolivia 2-0. Brazil over Colombia 2-1 in Brazil. In the streets of Brazil. America Mineiro and Juventude tied at 1. Sierra and Atletico Mineiro 2-1. Internacional over Chapecoense 2-1. Corinthians over Sport 2-1. In Finland, where they not only play soccer, they also sing that song, Finland, 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 the land that I love. Kuopio over Oulu, which is a cousin of Hulu. 2-0. Helsinki over KTP, 2-0. Honka, they made it simple over Haka, 2-1. SJK over Maryham, 1-0. Norwegian soccer went like thus. Molde over Gilmt, 2-0. Haugesund over Brann, 1-0. Christensen over Mjøndalen, 1-1 actually. Odd, which is, I never knew Odd was a team. I thought it was a concept. Odd over Tromsø, 3-0. Strømgodset over Sandefjord, 4-0. Vålerenga over Stabæk, 2-0. In Major League Soccer, it was DC United and Montreal tied at 0. Cincinnati, a 1-0 winner over Chicago Fire. Minnesota over Austin, 2-0. Houston Dynamo and the Portland Timber, guess what they did? They went to a ballet. They were in 2-2. They were tied. You could say 2-2. That was a ballet score. Nashville over Toronto, 3-2. Kansas City over Colorado, 3-1. Seattle, they're a team that's owned by Drew Carey, over Real Salt Lake. Real Salt Lake. I've been to his cousin, Fake Salt Lake. 2-1 final score. Los Angeles over Dallas, 2-0. And the LA Galaxy over the Vancouver Whitecaps, 2-1. Okay, that leaves us just one more tang before we split into 2 sections. Here we go. Boom. Okay, let's boom that way. Goody. Okay. We're actually going to make it. It's incredible. And tomorrow it'll be more of the same except more entertainment. Okay. There we go. All right. We did that. Speaking of which, let's do some Japanese baseball. The Fukuoka Hawks over the Chiba Marines, 7-2. Takeda got the win for the Hawks, 4-3. Sasaki. If you ever had Sasaki, it's probably a good drink. Got the loss for the Marines, 1-1. Hanshin Tigers over the Chunichi Dragons, 6-0. Gunkel got the win for Hanshin and is 6-0. Okano got the loss. He's 0-2. The Akut Swallows, and by the way, the Akut Swallows They beat up the Hiroshima Carp, swallowing a carp. 4-1 final score. Takahashi got the win. He's 2-0. And Takahashi got the loss. Must be his brother. He's 2-3. And the Nippon Ham Fighters. Can we get back over there, please? Thank you very much. Nippon Ham Fighters over the Oric Buffaloes, 5-2. Ito with the win, 5-4. Matsui with the loss, 2-5. And speaking of South Korea, the Kaiwoon Heroes beat the Doosan Bears 2-1. KT Wiz Swang defeated the Kia Tigers by a score of 6-3. The NC Dinos. That's Mandy's favorite team, by the way. Anything with dinos, it's her team. 6-4 winner over the Lottie Giants. Samsung Lions over the Hanwha Eagles 3-2. And the SSG Landers over the LG Twins 8-5. Wow. That is incredible, don't you think? Or don't you think? Yes, that is incredible. Okay, let us, for just a benefit of moment, let you know that Indiegogo, you got some good things going on with Indiegogo.com. Let's see. There we go. Let's take a look at how good our favorite person is doing. Let me just do this, do this, do this. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Okay, let's hi there. There we are. Okay, Wart the Wizard, the Portal of Echoes. You're going to love this. It has raised $11,740. Bravo. All right. Mandy and Peter and company. How about Eternal Armor? How's that going? Eternal Armor almost at 10,000. $9,750 raised for Wyatt's comic, Eternal Armor. Of course, keep you updated on other fun and interesting stuff coming up on Indiegogo.com. But above all, please, 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 1,000 times please. You know the plight that the comic book industry has. In fact, I will show you a plight. Because just to show everyone, yes, just to show everyone, I am a comic book fanatic. I've saved my comic books, you know, like Star Trek, The Invaders, of course, Star Wars. Yep. Let's see, we got the Fantastic Four. Marvel Team Up featuring Spider-Man plus Yellow Jacket and the Wasp. There you go. There's your entertainment. And Daredevil. That's just some of my little comic book collection. I have others. I'm the Warner Brothers of comics. Let's see if I can scrape up a few little catch cans. Ooh, gotta show this. How about this? Space 1999. Good stuff. We celebrate Thursday, but I call it Thursday, an obvious reason. This was a Pizza Hut collector's item. Even not Pizza Hut was giving these away. There you go. Superman, and take a look on the back there. More of the Amazing Spider-Man, which isn't bad. Another Amazing Spider-Man. The Incredible Hulk. There we are with that. And hey, how about this? How about this for the ultimate crossover? You're going to love this. The Thing and Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu. There's a Marvel 2-in-1. Battle of the Planets. Remember that film? Of course, who forget Star Trek again? This one was fun thrills. And I think it was the only one, folks. Look out, world! Marvel goes mad. Not kidding. There you go. Go crazy, Lenny. Go crazy. Take a look at that. They predicted the future of Marvel. Crazy. And of course, you've heard of Iron Man. Well, here's his cousin, Iron Fist. There you go. I'm going to show these next time Mandy comes along. Oops. Hello. Going to lose the phone. Around. Oh, but there you go. We've done it. Surprise! I have comic books. But of course, please don't forget to. That's the little guy that made me find my love of comic books again. There he is. What the Wizard. A great man indeed. What the Wizard. I can't wait for What the Wizard 2, the Portal of Echoes. And of course, the original little thing that the original What the Wizard as well. But anyway, that's going to wrap things up for me. I am Steve the Baxman Baxley, and this has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions in association with the L2C Media Network and L2C Sports. See you all tomorrow for more sports and more stuff. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Wise Guy. Thank you, LDG, and everybody else who are in the chat room. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.